What's up, peeps? I'm Jen. This is Copper Cactus DIY, and in today's video, I'm giving these 4 indoor-outdoor lap trays a much-needed clean and paint refresh, and I'm doing it all in under 24 hours. I'm starting right now, so stick around. I gave these a scrub with tons of elbow grease and baby wipes. Those removed all the surface dirt, at least enough for me to scuff sand them. After sanding, I wiped things down and left them to dry. I used frog tape to tape off the twine. I didn't want to mess with that because it was adhered really well and still in really good condition. I decided to tape off so that I can paint right up to that line without impacting the twine. Then I mixed a custom shade of paint. I am trying to use up most of my old paints right now. They have been watered down, mixed, and custom remixed so many times now, it's basically like fully different paint. I'm using a universal tint to tone this chalk paint, and I've had this bottle a very, very long time. I don't even know if this exists anymore, so I don't want to share who makes it just in case, but the color I'm using is carbon black. These 2 shades together should net me the dark navy that I want. I didn't get too precise with ratios, I usually just eyeball that. This worked pretty well, and I was ready to go after just my first test swatch. Using a mister bottle, I added water to the surface and to my brush. I picked up paint and then I distributed it around the tray. I get pretty sloppy with my application, but I didn't worry about it because this won't have brush strokes. Chalk paint dries pretty much super flat, and so will this universal tint. I just applied it kind of sloppy and smoothed it out once everything was fully coated. I painted the other 3 the same way, but I started with them upside down. That way, the bottom would dry a little bit before I moved it off of my drop cloth. These dried for about an hour, then I could flip them to do the bottom side. I only did 1 coat on the bottom, but I also got coat 2 on the outer edges at the same time. I left them to dry for about an hour, and I mixed more paint for the inside because I had gotten pretty low. Again, I just eyeballed this. Once the bottoms dried, I applied coat 2 on the inside of the trays. I used the same chalk brush, and my new mix matched up with the old one pretty well. While I apply this, I want to take a second to share the sponsor of today's video, me. Well, sorta me. I'm talking about my publishing house, Rightsy Press LLC. If you don't know, I'm an 11 times published author, and I've been with my micropress since 2012. When this video drops, I'm currently working on books 12 through 17. Those will encompass my second snarky essay collection, as well as a 5-book supernatural rom-com Christmas series. Yep, you heard that right. I have links to find my first snarky essay collection, as well as my fiction writing in the description of this video, so feel free to go take a look. Warning, my creative nonfiction is not safe for work, but it's only available in paperback, so you're probably safe to just close the book. As of now, my fiction is available in print and digital formats. Thanks for letting me plug my art, peeps. If you're interested, you can purchase at the links in the description. I finished this up and left everything to dry for about 8 hours. I mixed my Varathane matte finish top coat directly into my leftover blue paint mix. That will help me avoid any streaking issues with this darker paint. I started on the underside and outside edges like I did with the paint. This dried to the touch in about 5 minutes under my ceiling fan. On the inside, I only top coated the inside of the side edges on camera. Once I had that top coat on, I cut the tape and pulled it immediately. I didn't want to risk it getting stuck down. I finished the inside base and the other trays off camera and left everything to dry. Then I added my final flourish, this peel and stick vinyl. This will give more protection and make the inside of these trays easier to clean than before. I used the base to measure, and then I cut the vinyl to fit. While I finish that up, let me say thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, go and do that now. like the video, and leave me a comment if you enjoy the before and after that I've got coming up next. That's all the work I have to share today though, so later peeps!